but players like Kyrie Irving, players like Giannis, I mean, these are guys that are really working to strive to do that.
Oh, wow! Kyrie, the killer!
Antetokounmpo.
Oh! The league is in good hands.
And you see the improvements in their game from it. And that's all my mentality is just trying to get better every single day.
I would just say one of the most historical finals performances ever that we witnessed tonight. And, you know, being in the building and then watching it live. And, you know, we talk about some of the dunks was like he was playing Nerf ball. but then also to see him go 17-19 from the foul line, the importance of a closeout game and having your best game of your life in a closeout game.
Right.
I mean, it's just something that, you know, I'll remember for the rest of my life, and I'm sure other people will remember this game too.
This is an iconic game. This is an iconic moment. When we talk about Giannis and what has happened the previous 2 years and where he is today, it just makes the moment that much bigger. I'll just always remember when Giannis took this team, put him on his back. The team, he had 50. How many did they score as a team?
105.
105. So he almost had half the team.
That's close to half.
Yeah,
He's relentless. Here's a guy that loves to play the game of basketball. Greeny, there's nothing fake about this guy. He's the real deal. He has real confidence, a real belief in himself that he's a superstar. And now he's improved his game and he's taking and making threes. If this guy is making threes, it's scary. I think he's unguardable. And it's hard for me to say that about a guy because I grew up in the Michael Jordan and played against Michael Jordan era. So he's just incredible.
Times feels like he's not necessarily respected by the best of the best. How do you see his game? How do you see that conversation?
Man, he's a two-time MVP. You know, regardless how he score, he do it. You know what I mean? He come down there, he dunk some more, and he shoot layup. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
His rise has been it's been special to see a young kid come in like that, just raw. And you know, I don't know because I'm not around, but you know, from what you see, it looks like he just put so much work. He looks like a guy who just lives at the gym. He don't even look like he has a house or apartment. He looks like he literally lives at the gym, whether it's in the weight room or whether he's working on his game. I mean, it's phenomenal to see a young guy like that just, you know, grow. And he doesn't look satisfied at all. You know, each year he looks even more hungrier. So, you know, he's put himself in a position, obviously, to be an MVP candidate. He's put his team in a position, you know, to compete for a championship. And he's still young. He has a long way to go. So kudos to him for that. My hat goes out to the work that he's put in for him.
What a lot of people are misunderstanding about how great Giannis is how they put that team together. They put that team together around him that fits his attributes perfectly. It allows him to get space because they keep so many shooters out on the floor at the same time. It allows him to get downhill because you have to stop him at the point of attack, and you also have to get out to you know, sharpshooters. So they did a great job of constructing that team, putting the pieces around him, like I said, that best fits his game perfectly.
You know, on the path to greatness, that's for sure, if he's not already there. He's just gotten better. He's gotten better, and he's taken the opportunity of actually playing the game and learning the game, and he's gotten better every single season.
Like, can you talk a little bit about what it was like to be on the same side as a guy like Giannis, and what do you admire most about his game as his teammate?
I think everybody sees how dominant he is and how you know, talented he is, but I love his like drive and his attitude. I think he like really has like a hunger to get better. You can see that in the progression of his game, and you know, watching guys like that who really respect the game and really put the time in, and then see the results is special.
Take a look, Shaq, at the freak.
Look at this, man.
Oh.
He's you, man. Shaq, he's you in there.
No, he's better.
When he gets there, he's you.
He's better.
No, he's not better. He's you in here, man.
He's better.
17-7.
Way better than Chuck, too.
The face of the league is going to be designated by winning. And now, who is going to be the face of the league going forward? That guy right there, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the guy that's already been a champion, a finals MVP, a defensive player of the year, back-to-back regular season MVPs. We cannot dismiss the fact that this is going to be Giannis's league for a really long time. So he's definitely my answer to the face of the franchise after LeBron James' question?
It was very physical. But, you know, I don't really allow that to stop me from playing my game. So I kept attacking the basket.
What was it like going up against Giannis?
I mean, he's the former MVP. I mean, it's like going up against any great player. Like, do as much as you can to slow him down.
When was the last time you kind of had a shooting night that was for that first year?
I'm not sure, to be honest. You know, it was one of those nights where I couldn't get my second jump layup to fall. It was very frustrating.
What's it like playing against somebody like Giannis?
I mean, it's hard. He's an amazing player, so, you know, his length is amazing. Now he can shoot three, so there's not much you can do.
Have you ever played against somebody like that before?
No, I don't think so. He's the one and only.
Fortunate enough to be able to be out there on the court with him and witness him do these things night in and night out, and just, you know, the fan in me steps back at times during the game, and I'm like, wow, did he just do that? I just got to see him do that. I think he's the best player in the league, hands down.
He's a lot like KD because of his length and athleticism. You know, I mean, for somebody to move that well, that 6'11" is amazing. But I think he's getting better and better. And you know, when LeBron and KD kind of move on over the next few years, however long that is, I think Giannis is sort of the next guy at that position to be, you know, probably the best in the league.
He's having a great year. He's unbelievable. Man, he's unbelievable. Every time I watch a highlight, he's doing something crazy. Like he just jumped from the free throw line the other night. I mean, he's a special talent in our league.
Giannis was getting ready before practice today, getting the stretching, doing some core work, getting a little soft tissue rubbed down and all that kind of stuff. Coach D'Antoni walked up and was like, "Hey, dude, does he know we're actually not really practicing?" So I like that about him. He takes everything he does seriously, and that's cool.
He's a franchise player, no doubt about that. This kid is next. I mean, he has unbelievable talent. He reminds me a little bit of KD and Westbrook a little bit, with his explosiveness, you know, as Westbrook, and just his length and being able to maneuver like KD. Now, if he develops a jumper, he's going to be scary.
You know, the thing I like about him is the way he finds people that are wide. They don't even know they're open. He finds them and gets them the ball. Lajwan's is his biggest fan. He's Nigerian. Yeah. And Lajwan's his biggest fan. He said, I mean, you heard of Antetokounmpo. But I got the chance to see him play, and he's everything that they want up there in Wisconsin. I wish him well.
By the time he's 30, probably be the best player in the game, probably be one of the best players ever. What I like about it is that he wants it. You know, a lot of guys now are in the league just to be in the league, and you know, I was the type of player that if you asked me who the best player was, I'm going to say myself. Like a lot of guys would be like LeBron, KD, but this kid doesn't believe that. He believes that he's the best player in the game. And that is what competition is all about. That's how you're supposed to play. I like his game. I don't know his position. Candace said he was a point center. And that's kind of why I said he was better than me at the 80-24. Because at 24, I was just doing big man stuff. He's doing guard stuff, playing defense on the perimeter, switching. So he's actually much better than I was at 24. He's the first big man that I've seen average 27-13, right? A couple assists, 6 assists without post moves. So he's a point big man, the new era of basketball for big guys. He's playing at the top of the key, very unconventional, especially for us three. But what I like, he reads the defense very well, and he does what he's supposed to do as a big guy. Just take it right to the hole. Everybody's saying, yeah, but he needs to work on the jumper. Forget that. You don't need to do that. You need to do this right here. This is why you're shooting 55, 56% from the field, because even though you're not post moving, you're still doing what big men do. You're taking high percentage shot game. And again, he's the first big guy that's doing that without doing post move.
But you're saying he doesn't have to improve that other part of his game?
No,
He'd be unstoppable, man.
Well, he already is unstoppable.
I mean, he'd be even more unstoppable.
Hey, Greek freak, don't even work on that jump.
You're saying he couldn't be a better shooter?
Nope.
That's not going to help his game.
Well, don't even work on that jump.
Come on now.
Well, I'm going to disagree with that, because if he gets learn how to shoot the basketball, then he'd be unguardable. I mean,
he's unguardable now.
No, he's not unguardable.
First of all, that's just a soft big man talking. When you're the biggest guy there, you take high percentage shot.
I will say he's unguardable.
Yes, he's soft.
I will say he's unguardable now.
Thank
but
you.
I would
Thank
say
you.
later on, if he develops the jump shot when he gets into the latter part of his career, he will still be just as effective.
Okay, I agree with that. But now he don't need to work on that jump. Don't settle. You punish them boys down there. You shoot over a chair. That's how you win, not shooting jumpers.
Touching, very touching, amazing, and just knowing this young man's career and the journey that he's been on, it's amazing. And to see that he's already a league MVP at such a young age, I take my hat off to him because I've watched him grow. I watched him develop his body. I watched him develop his skills, and he's still got a lot of work. But just to see him come on so fast and be so dominant in our game, it's just amazing. I'm happy for him. And as Dave said a minute ago, I mean, his jump shot is okay. It's definitely getting better, but we've watched this kid get better and better every season. So expect him to come back, and his shot is going to be a lot more fluid. And I just think his all-around, his post-up game, everything needs a little bit polishing up. And being 24 years old, hey, the sky's the limit for this kid. And he will be back. If he's not getting the MVP, he'll be getting Defensive Player of the Year.
Right.
So there's a lot of hardware out there for him.